What's going on, guys? Cruzin Podcast. We welcome back a legend today. A man, the myth, the legend. We're going to talk about his full-on thoughts on Kong versus Godzilla. Ronnie, a.k.a. Kevin, a.k.a. Hercules. Welcome.
Thank you for having me back, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, God. My bad. Beautiful men over here. Gotta start off the day beautiful today. It's a beautiful Sunday. Glad to be here. Thank you for guys having me.
Of course, man. I was telling Josh we gotta have the little applause thing. So whenever we have a guest, like when we call your name,
the guest show's like, woo!
yeah. So all right, man. So what's going on? How you doing? It's been some time. The last time we had you on was for Godzilla.
No,
King of Monsters.
King of Monsters.
King of Monsters.
Yeah, man. I mean,
so
it's been a while. Yeah, I mean, everything. A lot of things has been happening. You know, life's good. You know, working hard, hustling. You know, and you never stop in Miami because Miami never sleeps, just like New York. But yeah, man, I mean, a lot of things. Just gotta keep on rolling, working, and you know, keep on going as the usual. Working out, working hard, being with family, spending time with them. You know, life's too short, so you gotta keep your loved ones at all times and spend as much time as you can, bro.
Well said. Well said. So we're gonna get into it right away. You saw Kong versus Godzilla. I know you're a huge Godzilla fan. So the second I saw it, I was like, dude, you got to watch this. And then we'll get you on. We'll talk about it again and just hear your thoughts. So Kong versus Godzilla, we'll start with a non-spoiler first. Mm-hmm. And then we'll get into a whole spoiler section as well.
Spoiler alert.
Yeah, so we'll give you the spoiler alert. Right now we're going to non-spoilers. Let us know. What did you think?
Bro, I'm going to be honest.
Oh, no.
I know you said you said I'm a Godzilla fan, but the problem is my favorite animals are gorillas. So I was going for Kong on this one.
Yeah, me too.
So
the heart was with Kong on this one.
Yeah, because I grew up watching Godzilla. My grandma's the one who introduced me to Godzilla. You it's funny, you know, your grandma comes from Cuba. She don't know nothing about the United States, but then she tells you, "Hey, look, it's a big lizard monster. People, look, you like it? Ese se llama Godzilla." You know, I came in love with the character. You know, Godzilla was always one of my favorite monsters. Even playing the video games itself, I loved it. Like, the video games was awesome. Unleashed, Godzilla, Battle Monsters, whatever. Back in the old days when I was a younger kid. But my heart was on Kong on this one because, I don't know, we are close to primates in a way. I'm not going into religious. This is not something I talk about. But we are somewhat similar to chimps and gorillas. So I was like, since I was a kid, I always beating my chest, this and that. I always had like a primal thing like to gorillas. So I was like, you know what, I'm gonna go with Kong on this team because I feel like he deserves a shot because he's only had one movie and Godzilla's already had two, including this one, which is 3. But in this movie, I don't know, it kind of it looked more like a Kong movie, man. Like
it was, yeah. The story.
The trailers itself, it showed more Kong than Godzilla. So I was like, okay. I mean, it looks more like it's gonna show a little bit more of Kong than it is on Godzilla. When I saw the trailers, I didn't see, this is again no spoiler, but you know, that's where my heart was with Kong. On the honestness.
Yeah, because the heart of the movie is definitely Kong, because we get to learn more about Kong. Since it's true, like Godzilla did get 2 movies already.
They talked about his origins more or less, but Kong was just a gorilla that was on Skull Island for God knows when, since the 70s, according in the movie of Skull Island. And they said he's still growing, but we didn't know how much he grew in the last, 50 years after that?
Exactly. So I like that this movie went into that. And the heart of the movie is Kong, right? Him with the little girl and their connection and stuff. Mm-hmm. So what did you think? What did you think of the movie? What did you think of how, you don't have to get into spoilers yet, but the Kong versus Godzilla, what did you think of the action?
Bro, honestly, the human interactions, you know, you remember back in Godzilla 2014 how people said, oh, too much human interactions?
Yes.
They did the opposite, which was just perfect. Because, let's be honest, when you see 2 monsters fighting, you don't give a damn who, like, what's wrong with the humans. Like, we don't give a shit. Like,
kill.
Like, it's just that because the kid in us are like, we want to see more of Titans fighting. We don't care what's going on with the humans.
The spectacle of it, yeah.
You know, like, and they kept it short and simple with the humans. They kept it short. So when they introduced Kong into the movie, it showed more screening. Kong was, at least in the beginning of the movie, was like more like a lot, yeah, more like 5 minutes going on, and the girl was just like maybe like 30 seconds, maybe a minute. And you're like, they did what we asked for. But people still complain about it. Back in the days, when 2014 or King of the Monsters was out, I'm like, why y'all complaining about human interactions? The whole point of this movie is to see what these monsters are capable of, how they think, how they react against one another. We don't care about human speculations. We don't care about it. We just want to see two big monsters, a hairy gorilla and a freaking lizard fighting.
And it is pretty great in this movie.
And it's pretty great. Now, the fight scene for me was awesome. I loved it. Like, it was what I asked for. It's what I asked for.
And
honestly.
you saw the movie? Did you see it like in a theater, or did you see it at home?
I saw it both times actually. I saw it on HBO Max and I saw it in movie theaters.
Ooh,
I saw it with my family at
perfect.
the house, and I saw it in D-Box first hand experience. I never experienced D-Box. Honestly, this is the first time.
D-Box, where was that at?
Close by around here, Pembroke.
Cinemark.
There you go.
Oh,
I
okay.
forgot the movie. I forgot.
Ronnie, nice. Okay,
All
perfect.
right.
So you saw it in a good. I'm proud of you, man. 'Cause
Thank you, sir.
I've been telling everybody you got to watch this movie in the big screen. it's a whole different animal. I saw it in IMAX.
I told myself I'm willing to watch this movie 3 times because when I like a movie a lot, man, I watch it more than once. Honestly, like the same thing happened with the Avengers and Deadpool, Venom. I watched it more than just one time. So I was like, you know what? I gotta watch it. I watched it for HBO Max with my family because they wanted to see it, especially my little brother. And then my friends, they wanted to go see it in the movie theater. They wanted to experience the D-Box.
Yes.
I was like, you know what? I've never been on a D-Box theater.
That's
so...
like the chairs moving stuff.
Yeah, you felt every
that's fun.
punch, every rumble, every step they took, you felt it. It was like boom, boom, boom. And you're like, and the scene will go left, right, boom, boom. I'm like, holy crap. I'm on the sofa.
I can picture Ronnie like
I'm on a sofa and I'm having the greatest time of my life. I never had fun on the sofa before.
That's great, man. So let me ask you, you saw it in a big screen, because that was the one thing we talked about on the podcast last time, because we saw it in IMAX, like the big screen. It was awesome. Watching it in a theater compared to watching it at home, 2 different experiences, right? You got the D-Box experience, you got the loud surround sound, you got the chair moving, was it a packed theater when you went, or was it moderate?
Since the movie came out on Wednesday, the best thing about it wasn't packed because, you know, all the crowdness and everybody's like, you know, everybody stuck to each other. Like, since the whole pandemic is going on, they do the 6 feet distance. So for me, I had fun with it because me and my friends, we were just like, probably the only ones in the crowd just going like, woo, oh shit, yo, damn. Oh my god, like, you know, just throwing funny reactions. People be laughing at us, but at the same time enjoying it. So we're like the comedians at the same time. But honestly, when I had the surround sound more or less something close to the movie theater one back at my family's house. So I kind of did experience the same level of surround system, but just the D-Box with it alone, it just made the movie fascinating. It just made it more like if you were actually there. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I'm just like, damn. Like, I missed out on D-Box all these years. Like, what the hell have I been doing?
Yeah, man, D-Box, IMAX, all those formats, it does make a big difference in a movie when you watch it, you know? We saw it in IMAX with a big crowd. Everybody was cheering. Everybody was laughing. It was really cool because I did have some conversations with people who were like, oh, yeah, it was really good, but I didn't get the hype of how you were because, yeah, our podcast, when we had just got back from the movie, and we were like, it's fucking amazing. So we were really hyped.
You were astounded. You were like, oh my god, like it's flawless.
But
it's
again, we saw it in a huge screen with a crowd. Everybody was, so that was something exciting.
Yeah, because for our like theater, it was packed. It was full.
When did you go on a Wednesday? I'm assuming
It was opening night.
It was
yeah,
opening night.
the first showing.
But it was so great because it was IMAX. Everyone was cheering, kind of, because we've been so long with empty theaters.
Since the pandemic happened.
Yeah, so it was a packed there, and people were screaming, yelling, cheering. Dude, I had a smile the whole fucking time.
I can imagine.
Yeah.
No, dude, I was like, this is what I've been wanting. A blockbuster movie with no bullshit. Just give me 2 monsters fighting, and let's have fun in a movie. That's what I wanted.
I'm gonna bet money on it that when you guys went, people were going one side Godzilla, one side was going for Kong.
Yeah,
so
I was going for Kong.
I was going for Kong.
All right. So all 3 of us went for Kong. All right, that's not bad. I mean, if we had one Godzilla person here, I'm gonna be like, you gotta get out of here, boy. I'm gonna whip that ass. I mean, but again, like I have respect for Godzilla. Godzilla's always been the king of the monsters and that. But you gotta think about it like this: Kong is a king in his own rights. He might not be king of the Titans like Godzilla is, but he is king in his own rights in other ways. Because let's be honest, he's been on an island for so many years that he basically earned the title as a king. Godzilla had to fight titans. Kong never fought a titan besides a skullcrawler back in the movie of 2017.
Yeah, those. Yeah.
So, and he only fought a big one, but like, think about it. He did earn his stripes for being a king because he protected the native people that were living there. He protected the other animals from the creatures. So in my perspective, Kong did win his own stripes.
So now, where does this movie rank for you compared to the other?
Bro, I'm gonna be honest. If you could put it from 1 to 10, I'm gonna put it as a 15. Honestly.
And what about compared to the other movies like King of Monsters, the first Godzilla, and Skull Island?
King of Monsters, I'll put 12. Honestly, because Godzilla was versus King Ghidorah. It's the typical worst enemy of mine versus the greatest hero kind of thing scenario. So I'm gonna go for 12 on that one. And then Godzilla 2014. Too much human interaction. Like I said,
that movie has only like 8 minutes of Godzilla.
Exactly.
There's an actual video of only 8 minutes of Godzilla in a almost 2-hour movie.
You get what I'm saying? They have more human interaction than Godzilla. Godzilla walking in that movie, he was walking slow and doing everything slow. So it was like, let me just put
they
this guy
kind of
for 8
treated
minutes.
that movie like a Jaws, where you don't see it as much.
Like a horror,
like the worst thing is about to happen, and then he just pops up out of nowhere just to save the day. But walking slow, like it's the slowest walk. But then when they made you seen the trailers, we all seen the trailers. Godzilla looks a little faster in the fight scenes that was there. I was like, okay, they made a little upgrade on this one. Godzilla was slow as hell back in 2014, but now he's a little faster on that one. In 2017, it was more monster than human interactions as well. So for me, it was a 12. Godzilla 2014, I'm gonna put it as I'm gonna be honest, a 5.
But I think this movie, it kind of helps the other previous films.
This movie connects everything.
Now if you watch them all in order. It all makes sense.
You understand it.
Like that build up to that moment.
So you would say out of all the movies, out of all the MonsterVerse movies, this is your favorite one?
Because it had two of my favorite monsters. That's the thing. I grew up watching both of them. But honestly, my heart goes for Kong. But Godzilla, I'll go for Godzilla if it was versus somebody else.
Oh man, so you must have been so. How did you feel? We won't get into the spoilers, but the ending.
Bro,
there's a little thing there's a twist at the ending. What did you feel?
I was.
How excited were you?
I was really excited. I feel like a kid. The kid in me just came out of nowhere. Just like this, jaws dropping. Like if you see it, that's how I was. So honestly, I was speechless. I was like, there is no better ending. Honestly.
Did you like the outcome of the Kong versus Godzilla fight? Did you like who ended up winning?
There's a lot of people that that said sorry, no spoilers, sorry. There's a lot of people that said, "Oh no, this was the outcome. If it wasn't for this, if it wasn't for that, this one would have won or this one." I'm not gonna mention who won or not, but at the end of the day, it was just the outcome itself. It had me thrown off a little bit because everybody was going for one side, everybody was going for the other side. Remember, you got two teams. You're gonna say, "Oh no, he won." No, he won. Yeah. But at the end of the day, you can't really just base on it like that. I don't know. It was hard for me to accept who won. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The outcome.
Yeah. But I do respect, that's what we were talking about, that there is a winner. Because you know how movies, they get scared to show a winner, like in superhero movies or anything, where it's always 50-50?
Like in Civil War.
The problem is that you have two of the most historic monsters in the world.
Now you have a fan base that's going to be like, oh, but why did he lose? Or why did he, yeah.
Now put it like this. What if one had to die? How do you think the fans will react?
Yeah, thank God none of them died.
Yeah.
The reactions will be stupid. Ridiculous, because everyone would be going out the movie theater and say, "Hey, this is bullshit. Why would they do that?" They killed off one of the monsters that everybody was rooting for, or the other one, and so where's it gonna go off from here?
Yeah. I think this movie handles it really well.
For me, it was like another Batman versus Superman, but just big monsters. But at the end of the day, I cannot compare Batman versus Superman on this one because, I'm gonna be honest, Batman vs. Superman, for me, the movie was trash. To be honest, I'm sorry for whoever liked it.
No, but this movie was done better. It was almost the same scenario. It handled it better.
It is the same scenario, but,
well done.
Well done, and how it should have been.
I agree. Yeah. I agree. So then you would put this at your top MonsterVerse movie.
Top MonsterVerse, if I saw... again, Godzilla... the first Godzilla movie will be my 5th. Sorry, how many movies are there for these two?
4.
There's 4 right now.
Okay, because you have Kong, then Godzilla.
So Godzilla, the first 2014 one will be the 4th one. Then will be Kong Skull Island, King of the Monsters, and then it'll be this one as my first.
Okay, I would be The first Godzilla movie is really good, right? It's good. It's really well done. It's like a Jaws. I love the like that.
The suspense.
Suspense. That scene when they're all doing the when they're parachuting, right? When they're doing the skydiving
over the Godzilla.
Yeah, with the. The soundtrack, the shot, that's an amazing scene. There's good moments in it, but I think it would be down there just because of
8 minutes of Godzilla.
Oh, do I want to put that one over King of Monsters? I haven't seen King of Monsters in a while, though.
We have to rewatch.
I have to rewatch them because I liked King of Monsters, but I felt like the human story was just so like
dragging. But
then the action was great. It would be close. I'll put the first Godzilla in the bottom just because there really is only 8 minutes
because it's
well done.
It was well done. Yeah, give it hands down. It was well done. Well planned out. But again,
just that shot of the jump.
We're not here to watch humans. We're here to watch a monster.
Yeah, the movie is
monster.
The movie is called
because when I
Godzilla.
first saw the 2014 one, I actually liked it. I thought it was cool. My favorite shot in that movie was when they're crossing the bridge. And it's like Godzilla getting hit and knocking down the bridge.
Oh yeah.
It was like a cool it was like a cool shot. I was like I don't know, it felt cool. And then the scene when he does finally come out and he does that roar. Yeah. And then they really I was like, oh, that was like
for that movie
cool.
It works. For that movie it works. It built up everything.
Yeah,
so
it was building up.
It was like Iron Man. It was the base to go on with the other movies.
Yeah. And I would put that one there. Then I would put King of Monsters.
As your third or your fourth?
Third. I like Kong Skull Island more.
I liked it more too, but the problem is, I saw Godzilla versus Ghidorah fighting. Kong only fought a skullcrawler, and Godzilla and Kong, wasn't big yet. He's still a child in that movie. So,
but I did love how that movie was. I love that movie for the same reason I love this one. It's just. It knows what it is. It's more fun. You get a lot of Kong in that movie. King of Monsters, I just had that issue of the human story. That movie was long. The King of Monsters.
It was a very long movie.
It was like 2.5 hours?
Yeah, it was pretty long. Yeah. So then I would put Kong Skull Island second, and then Kong versus
If you
Godzilla.
think about it, Kong Skull Island, Kong had more airtime than Godzilla did in his first movie.
Yeah, for sure. So then I would put Godzilla versus Kong number one. What about you, Josh? Like the same?
I know, because I really like the Godzilla 2014 one.
In terms of quality of the movie, I'd put the first Godzilla over the second.
No, I really like, because it was different in the sense of it was more of that horror element to it. It was kind of like, because this monster just came out of nowhere and just terrorizing the city kind of.
It was his intro. It was his debut basically. So he's just coming out and everybody's jaws dropping
and the music.
It was a good debut.
And the soundtrack for that movie was very good. And it has some really cool, there was one where they're running into the bunker. And it's just it's like Godzilla screaming and getting attacked. I was like, that's cool. So I will put King of Monsters just because humans really pissed me off in that movie. I was like,
the woman Emma Russell fucked the whole thing up. She's like, hey yo, let me.
No, it was just I was like, dude, I just want to see Godzilla. I don't want to see 3 hours of just people oh my god, because this is I don't give a fuck about your little daddy issues. I don't give a fuck. I just want to see Godzilla fight that 3-headed dragon. Give me that. So I'll put King of Monsters. I really like that Godzilla one. I don't know why. I just it was it was very cool. I put Godzilla, then Kong Skull Island, then this one.
Okay.
Because I really like that Godzilla 2014 one. That one, that skydiving scene was cool.
You gotta be honest. It's not every day you skydive over a monster every freaking day.
And the way they shot it with the music,
it was well shot. The theme was awesome. It was damn, how do I explain this, man? You're jumping out of an airplane, you're going spinning around in midair.
When it's in first person,
and it's in first person view, you're looking at a skin of Godzilla right there, close by you. You're like, holy shit, I gotta go up against.
And also the part that I really liked too was when he finally when his 8 minutes come up.
The reveal.
In the movie, when he shows up, I think it was the airport scene. and he does his roar.
Yeah.
And he hears the power in the roar. I was like, that was worth the build up to that moment. And then he starts fighting, and then like I think was that movie. It shows him doing the dragon breath the first time, right?
Yeah.
Or was that King of Monsters?
No, it was in Godzilla, but he didn't use the atomic breath until like the very last.
Yeah, like to finish it off.
Yeah, but and that was like cool, like because that movie had a lot of build up, but it kind of like for me
it pays off.
It pays off at the end when he finally does fight. So and it has some cool shots like that bridge scene I loved. Like it was like that had that fog to it, and it's just like him like getting knocked into the bridge, and it's like the bus full of kids.
You're
like,
looking
leaving.
at the first person view, like basically you're in the school bus. That's the thing.
Which is cool.
Which is like cool. That's why I really like that. That one like I kind of want to like watch them all again. Maybe it'll change like by like watching all the films again. But as of right now, I'll probably put King of Monsters, then Godzilla, 2014, then Kong.
Interesting. So now we have those kind of like listed out. So now we can jump into spoilers now. We'll jump. This is the spoiler warning. So go ahead. I want to hear your thoughts on the twist, on the reveal of the
battle.
Yes.
Bro, I'm gonna be honest.
The battle, and then obviously the other villain, the main villain that comes out, because I know that was really cool.
Y'all been warned. Spoiler alert. All right, so. Going back to the part where you said, "Oh, do you like the outcome of the battle of who won and stuff?" I'm gonna be honest. I was outraged due to the fact that Godzilla had to fight Kong in the middle of the ocean, where Kong is in the middle of the fucking water. Gorillas apparently he could swim, but the problem is he's in the middle of the ocean. That's Godzilla's territory.
And also he had those shots on him that he was like kind of like sleeping.
He was sedated, basically. He was still like more or less woozy. Even the show scene in the movie where he was using what, like 80%, 70% sedated?
Yeah, he was like 70. Yeah, it was like 70, 80%.
You're gonna tell me you're gonna have a half sleeping Kong versus a Godzilla
in the water,
in the fucking water,
hungry too. He was
hungry
like ready
as
to go.
Like come on. Like to me, it's more like 2-1. No, wait, no.
To me, it's 2-1. I'm gonna be honest. That's where I was gonna go. For me, it was 2-1. But people are still saying Kong didn't win in any fight.
He won round 2. Even the movie, right? Even the movie's
movie
like,
said
they're like,
round 2 goes to Kong. I was like, fuck your. But apparently,
that was awesome.
But apparently, people's definitions, they say, oh no, he wasn't knocked out. He wasn't knocked out on the ground enough. What do you mean? How long do you have to be knocked down?
The movie
like, what, 20 minutes?
Yeah, like the movie literally says round 2 goes to Kong. Like, just to let people know. Yeah.
Just to let y'all motherfuckers know, it goes to Kong. I don't give a damn what you say. But
I whoop your ass.
I wipe my ass with y'all. No, I'm kidding. Anyways, when I got into that the water scene, I was like, okay, I already know this guy's gonna win because he has advantage. He can drown him. He can do this. He can do that. The atomic breath.
Yeah, that first round doesn't count for me. Just a sense of, okay, he was chained in the middle of the ocean, so like for Kong, that's not fair. Because in that second round, when they do fight, he was using the buildings, he was climbing, he had the axe.
That was cool.
It was more even, and even though he did lose in the next round, but I do feel like he would have had it.
This is where I'm gonna go with it because apparently on YouTube, this is what I've been looking. Godzilla's in blue theme. Oh, he's the water. That's his water. His element. Kong is a red, brownish theme. The element is his ground. You had Godzilla in his element. There's a gorilla in the middle of the ocean that really can't do anything. He's like you said, sedated, chained. But I still have to count him regardless because they fought. So in my definition, yes, Godzilla won on that fight because
he did the best he could in that situation.
I'm gonna give props to Kong either way because he did the best he can.
Yeah, he did the best. He did the best. He really tried.
A for effort. Damn right.
He was chained. He still, he got some good shots on him.
Wait. How would Deadpool say? Maximum effort. So, in my defense, the part where he just breaks the chain and then just does the chest pounding, for me, it was freaking phenomenal because for me, it just brought the kid in me again. Yeah. Like, I wanted to do that too. Pounded my chest
with
with
the punch when he punches him on the.
No, what part was kind of funny was when he jumps off the boat.
Yeah,
like it's some Matrix shit.
He's like, whoa!
It's like Kong, like, whoa.
He saw something blue. He's like, oh no.
No, yeah, but this movie,
was awesome,
like
though.
this movie, I was like, do not hurt Kong. Like when I saw Kong get hurt, I was like, no, leave him alone,
Because
like, don't hurt him.
Kong's facial expressions, he looks like an innocent titan.
And also with the
girl,
yeah,
like
with the
he
girl.
just looks so innocent, like he wanted her to
You
fly.
understand him. You understand him.
You know, doing the sign language is home.
But the one thing, but
Ronnie.
Ronnie.
no, but the one thing, the movie, I would say they missed a chance to do a really cool fight scene in that Hollow Earth.
Yes. If Godzilla would have gone down there
With the gravity,
Dude.
the whole gravity situation going on, I would have been like, damn.
That to me would have been like, mind blowing if they would have done that.
Okay, I'm gonna go back to the punch. Who said the punch? You?
Yeah,
Okay.
the boat.
When Kong went the first swing, I jumped out of my seat and went, "That's my boy! That's my boy!" I started chest pounding
with the
myself.
D-box. With the D-box.
Like, with the D-box, I'm like, "That's my boy!" You know, and I'm like, "Damn, bro, he just took a swing at this motherfucker like nothing." And then Godzilla does like he slaps him, like it kind of looks like a bitch slap.
He backhands
And he's like,
him.
"Oh no!" You know,
Bitch.
and due to the fact that he just like punches him again and knocks him off the boat. Is like, okay, that was awesome. Like I couldn't ask for a better.
Yeah,
like,
that was a good fight.
I couldn't ask for a better first strike. And my expectation on this movie, for one brief second, I wanted to see Kong be able to pick up Godzilla and just slam him, like a body slam, like anything, bro. Honestly, like how you know how we were about to go to the gravity thing. Like if Kong wouldn't pick them up in the, regular Earth gravity, but if he would have picked them up in the Hollow Earth's gravity.
Yeah, and they would have gone.
He would have just
A John Cena, right? In there.
like a John Cena. Oh, John Cena.
They start doing wrestling moves.
So that's just one thing I wanted to expect from Kong. But other than that, I have no other disagreements on it. I loved every single fight scene, and going to a Hollow Earth scene.
Wasn't that amazing? Like the
Bro.
Hollow Earth, how like it was so beautifully shot.
Yeah.
You know.
You think to yourself, I want to go to Antarctica and see if I can find a big giant hole and see if the Hollow Earth really does exist. You know, like I'm pretty sure there's a lot of people out here that believe in conspiracy. They're like, does it actually exist though?
Yeah.
You know,
And the movie is about like conspiracy theorists, like the main actor, the
one that played
Engineer-
Tarzan. I
that-
forgot his name.
Oh no! Oh my God! I
him too,
forgot
yeah.
he played Tarzan. I
Yeah,
forgot about that.
but the conspiracy theorist that goes with Millie Bobby Brown's character, that he's, it's all about like the conspiracy theory, but it's true and it's cool. It's a cool,
So experiencing the Hollow Earth scene for me was awesome because like you see mountains upside down.
Yeah.
Upside down.
when Kong jumps and he's like just like kind of floating a little bit into the, that was cool.
They first get into the hole, and next thing they're falling, sky falling, almost like in Godzilla 2014.
Yeah.
Like you're like, oh shit, but next thing you know, little did you expect, you think you were gonna go back up. So like you're falling down, but then gravity just says, okay, you're going back down. Wait, what? And you're going the opposite way. So I was like, what the fuck? So if you come up to the top, you don't really hit the floor, you hit the roof. So you're like, damn. And then when they're going across the Hollow Earth, Kong goes up against a warbat. So for me, just getting the warbat, just swinging it to the other one, I was like, damn, like he just did like some pretty dope shit right there.
Yes.
And to see of him like getting the axe and sitting on the throne,
For me, that was the greatest scene of life because it showed that Kong's ancestors used to rule the domain. The only thing I was still confused was in the domain where the throne is, the Godzilla symbol appears when he's charging the axe.
Oh yeah. I think they explained it. I think like they made the axe like from his skin or something.
They
like
made
that.
it out of his the things on his back, his spine. But the problem is, what does that symbol mean when it's charging? Like I understand, like you're charging the axe that was from the Godzilla ancestor or the previous Godzillas. But what does that symbol mean around the throne? Like, does that mean like Kongs are superior than the Godzilla species? Like, did they win or did they lose? Because the chambers in there, they were empty. The throne, the whole room was just
Unless they wiped him out, maybe.
unless both of them died out, one last blow, But just watching Kong picking it up from a skull, and now I was trying to look at it at the second time I saw the movie. I was paying attention to small details. I always do that every time I watch a movie again. I watch small details. Things I haven't really looked on the side.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I looked on the left side, now I gotta look on the right side if there's anything like I messed out. Like Easter eggs, basically.
You looked at the face, now you're gonna look at the crack.
Yeah, now I'm gonna look. Okay, is there something on the floor? Now it just looks like a regular crack. Now, when I saw the bone, like, right there with the axe chopped into it, and when he picks it up, I was looking if that was a Godzilla bone or anything, but it wasn't. It was just a regular skeleton bone from another animal, maybe. And the moment he picks it up and just starts pounding his chest and just like,
That's cool.
Just the dynamic roar, I was like, damn, man, this boy is king. Like, see, that's where I'm going with this. Kong is his own right as king because his ancestors built a domain and his handprints are on the freaking wall when he opened the door, man. Like, you can't tell me, oh, that's a Godzilla print. You can't tell me that.
And that's what's so good about the movie. Like, your heart is going for Kong. But then when Godzilla wins, you kind of get it. Like, Godzilla is just like
he's
this,
a fucking,
it's
he's
Godzilla.
He's a badass.
I'm going to go against that one because I have a group chat that they sent me a picture of Kong.
Oh.
No, it's not nothing like that. Send the nudes. I have a picture of Kong that said 2 out of 3 scientists said Kong would have won. 2 out of 3 scientists. We're going with this. He would have won because he has agility. He has he has
longer limbs, like his hand, like his arm.
Not longer limbs, not longer limbs. Sound like cats. Not longer limbs. Like he is close to us humans. Like he thinks he has intelligence. Godzilla is just basically blank. Like he just all right, I'm gonna use my tail.
Yeah, because in the second fight scene, like Godzilla's trying to find him, he throws the thing at the building, then he attacks.
How
like,
cool was that?
He was using his
when he's using
his
buildings,
he's using intelligence. He's using his environment. Now this is where it comes to play. Kong was using his environment, his strategies.
But the problem is though, Godzilla is just. Yeah, like he's smarter than him, but the thing is, Godzilla has more raw
experience
strength.
and more experience. Like he's older.
And also, Godzilla fought that 3-headed dragon, that other thing, and King of Monsters.
He has experience fighting titans. That's
Kong has only fought those.
Skullcrawlers.
Those. That's it.
Better Skullcrawlers. They're not even big as Godzilla. That's the problem. Kong never fought any titans around his height, around his superior strength.
He's still young, right? Yeah. So
apparently he looks old as hell because he looks like he has a grown ass beard.
Yeah.
In this movie. Because in Kong Skull Island, he doesn't look like he has much
he's
hair.
a baby now.
But didn't he look bigger in Kong Skull Island, like height wise? I feel like he looks smaller.
No, I think it's just because of the scale in this movie. It's different.
I think because he's next to Godzilla.
Remember, Brie Larson, the lady in Skull Island that played as Captain Marvel.
Yeah.
You could see her. You can see her when Kong picked up the helicopter from the buffalo in that scene. Yeah. You can see her. But in this movie, his fingertip. Like, I asked myself, when he touched the interaction with the little girl, can he feel that finger? Like, can he feel her touching his finger like that? So, like, for me, he's still growing.
Yeah, exactly.
He's still growing, and so is Godzilla. Godzilla has no limit yet, apparently, to the movie, to the multiverse, to the monsterverse. Sorry. So, going back to what you said, he's using the environment because Godzilla used his environment to take out Kong in the first round. So now he's using. You remember when he was on top of the building and he grabbed something from the top and he does some spin shit?
Yes.
And he throws it.
Yeah.
Just to avoid the atomic breath. Bro, you can't tell me that wasn't smart as hell. Yeah. And the same thing, he throws something to lure Godzilla on that side, surprise attacks, and just literally grabs his head and smashes into the wall.
When he uses the axe with and he's just jumping on him.
Same thing, he uses the axe while Godzilla is throwing atomic breath and does the big explosion.
And that's how he wins round 2.
And that's how he wins round 2. Because he literally got up quicker than Godzilla, wipes himself up, and he lures into the shadow. Using the shadow into his environment. What he's doing right now, he's literally on top of the building waiting for Godzilla to wake up.
I think what the movie is establishing is obviously Godzilla's the one that started this whole monsterverse for these movies.
He's basically the Tony Stark.
Yeah, so he's the dominant one. Like, he won because he's the more experienced one. Kong, in this movie, you kind of get the vibe of where he's still learning, he's still growing. And then, obviously, when Mecha Godzilla is revealed, what did you think of that? And Godzilla getting whooped, and then Kong going to help, and then them working together.
Scene when King Kong gets up, and like in that scene when the girl's telling, he's a friend, help him out. Like that scene with him getting pissed. He's like, fine, I'll go help this asshole.
That was cool.
But then he gets up, hits his shoulder.
Bro, I was gonna tell you that right now. I was gonna tell you that shit. I'm sorry, bro. I was like, let me say it, but go for it.
Dude, when he got up and he's like, fuck it, he either just hits his shoulder against the wall,
bro,
and fixes it up. He's like, and he goes back into the fight. I was like, Go.
Can you see the fucking excitement I have on my face right now? Like, my fucking face is, like, it's hurting me right now, bro.
Dude.
I can imagine you that with D-Box. You're just like...
Bro! No,
that scene was so fucking badass.
The thing is, I got so much kick out of it on the first time I saw it. But then when I saw the debugs, I still got a kick out of it. But I already know more or less what happened. But the problem is that with that scene, I was like, damn. Which Titan do you know can pop back his freaking shoulder in place? But the way he did it though, like you said, he smashed his shoulder against a building, and he's just like, and he just goes like that. You hear the freaking popping back in place, God, and then he puts the meanest face of life, like oh my God, like shit's about to go down. So like, damn. Like, I'm sorry for the overhypeness, dog.
No, this is why we're here.
When I saw that scene, I was like, go whoop some motherfucking ass. Oh, you go out there and kick his ass.
And how amazing was the scene after that?
When the little girl was talking, it kind of touched me, because going back to the first, I'm going back to the Godzilla scene too, but when the first interactions, when she looked at him with the little Kong minifigure, and he's looking down on her, like, I felt the interactions. I felt it, like he and her go back from Skull Island. They basically move together in a way. She is the adopted daughter of the researcher woman. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, like she said, I feel I made a promise to her to take care of her because her parents were dead. But I feel like Kong did the same thing. Mm-hmm. So, you know, the little interactions of the little girl with Kong, it's like, you know, doing all these sign languages and telling him, look, this is home. Like, who knows? You could probably find others out there. You know, the only way you were gonna get Kong in there is if he was curious enough to find others out there.
And that girl did a great job. I don't know.
She's actually deaf in real life. I didn't know that.
Yeah, I'm sure she was.
But like, she did a great job.
She did really good.
And like, she was the heart of that movie. Like her and Kong, and well about that. So, like with Kong and her was that there's a scene when he grabs is that spaceship? When they, but he before crushing, he made sure.
And it was the little girl or not.
Yeah, and I said, okay, it's clear? Boop. Like,
it's funny because the way he grabbed it, he has it like right here. He's not even looking at it anymore because he looked inside and made sure the girl's like, no. Like, he just like literally effort. He goes like this and go like this.
Like, fuck him.
But going back to, again with the when she sees him getting himself up, says, be careful, please. You know, Godzilla's not enemy. That thing is. You see, like you said, he's like, damn, I gotta help this asshole now.
Yeah, he's like, fuck
like, this motherfucker just popped my shoulder, man. Like, come on, now I gotta help him. All right, fuck it, I'll do it for you, but not for other reason. Boom. All right, let's get this shit rolling. So now going back to the Godzilla, Mecha Godzilla scene, I'm gonna be freaking straight up honest. I'm glad Mecha Godzilla whooped his ass. I'm glad because everybody's like, oh no, Godzilla's the shit. He gonna win this shit. Oh, you as you were saying, yeah. Mecha Godzilla was doing some like Mawasiyeri kung fu shit. Like, bro, he need Godzilla against a building. He need him. And like an uppercut. I'm like, yo, this is a boxing match right now. Like, this motherfucker like got him.
He's like,
bro, I'm gonna be honest. I'm glad because everybody that was talking on the, I'm gonna put it like that. Like, everybody that was talking about the internet saying Godzilla's gonna win because he's the king of the monsters, this and that. All right, yeah, we're gonna go with the typical title. But he got his ass whooped by Mecha, and Mecha was bigger than him. He was a little bit more, a couple more inches taller.
He was designed to beat him.
He was the counterpart. I just saw a trailer before coming in here. Not a trailer, sorry. I just saw a video before coming in here today. The scientist, the man that made Apex, he wanted the mecha to think like him. He wanted to predict almost Godzilla's every move. So when he's gonna use the atomic breath, when he's gonna use the tail, stuff like that. Little did you know that Mecha Godzilla was gonna use rockets, like just to go like a speed punch, boom, and like the little energy things that he had in his hand, like, you know, it's from the Hollow Earth, so it was like a little increase of damage, like boom. Boom, and I'm like, yo, like Mecha's whooping this guy's ass. I'm glad because I love Godzilla, but I'm glad he got an ass whooping.
Yeah, but then it gave some heart for Godzilla because Godzilla throughout the whole movie you think he's bad, right? And then you find out why he's doing it.
I didn't think he was bad, honestly. I knew
because the previous films showed that like he cares about the humans, like he's just like, you know, he's just there to wash out, like, well, doesn't care about the humans, but he
is like, natural law and order.
Yeah.
He is what's that word I saw on the other day? He's the antagonist. Like, he's not on any side. He just wants to make sure everything is in order.
Well, but I mean, I don't know, because in King of Monsters, and I think in the Godzilla one, like, he kind of, like, there's scenes of him, like, looking at the humans. Doesn't King of Monsters, doesn't the little girl touch him in King of Monsters? Or they do, like, eye contact?
It was the Chinito. It was the Chinese guy.
Yeah.
He touched him. He said, "Goodbye, old friend." Like, he's the one who went to, like, basically Atlantic, like the freaking city of Atlantis. Sorry, and he touched Godzilla one time, and just like before the whole explosion happened. But I also think a girl did touch Godzilla. I don't know. Like, wow, that sounded so funny right now. I think she did touch him like that way, but
no, right. But I think wasn't there a scene of like,
bro? Other than the Chino, I can't think of anybody else, because honestly, that's like, I can't even go back to 2014 because I can't remember all the way back then. Like, I have to watch the movie again.
There's scenes like that, like showing, okay, Godzilla understands.
Yeah, like he kind of gets the human.
But But again, he's not like gonna do it for everybody. He just wants to make sure the world is in order and everything.
There's another alpha. I gotta take him out.
Basically, but now here's where I'm gonna go with it. Godzilla is an alpha. The woman said it in the movie, and everybody can agree on this. The woman said that you can't have two alpha titans. Mm-hmm. Kong is an alpha titan as well. He is capable of being a king of the titans as well.
Unless one submits.
And what did the girl said? Kong doesn't what was it? Or doesn't know.
He doesn't bow to no one.
He doesn't bow to nobody. When she said that, I was like, you damn right. He's not gonna bow to nobody. So then going back to the fight of the second round, when Kong basically was already on the floor, Godzilla stomped on him, like doing the roar off, basically like, hey, look, I'm winning this. I'm king. Cool. You can't beat me. Kong is basically like, fuck you. I'm not gonna bow down to you. Like, I'm the rebel. I don't give a shit. I'm still gonna kick your ass. But then when Kong took a pretty good beating, plus with a dislocated shoulder, I'm pretty sure anybody's willing to, like,
he needs the ER. He needs the ER.
So that boy just said, as soon as I'm like, I give him points because he still wanted to go up and get up and still like, hey, yo, like, I'm not done yet. But then, like,
they sent him off in a good way, like where he was defeated, but it's not like he bowed down. It's not like he's like, all right, you win, like, you're king. There was pride in the way he was defeated, where he tried to get up and he was just done, and he died. He was about to die.
The girl said it. I feel his heartbeat slowing down. And what happened? The freaking humans, they did a jump start off a spaceship. I was like, what the shit is this? Like, little did you know you can start off little did you know you can do a jump start off of a monster. I never knew that. I was funny. I was like, I'm gonna be honest. There's some creativity. I like it. I can't complain. And the point was and then by the time when the whole explosion happened, and Kong just wakes up like, hey, what happened? Like, what did I miss? Like, he's like, I'm ready. What happened? But now going back to the Mechagodzilla thing, like I said, Mechagodzilla had things on him that... I'm sorry, I gotta point this out here before we even jump into the other thing. You guys do remember, it's Mecha Ghidorah controlling Mechagodzilla. Remember, in the skull of Ghidorah? Yeah. It's all telepathic. That's how the three heads were talking to each other during the whole freezing process. When they were frozen for so many years, that's how they were talking to each other telepathically. And remember, Ghidorah is not from this world. He's from outer space. A false king, as the Chino would say it. And doing the whole DNA, all that stuff, little did you know that Ghidorah was planning to take over Mechagodzilla when he had enough power. As soon as they absorbed the hollow earth energy, the Ghidorah mind was taking over Mechagodzilla. You think of yourself, that's Ghidorah. But in reality, it's called Mechagodzilla because it's the counterpart of Godzilla. But it's really Ghidorah controlling Mecha. So he still has vengeance. That's why he was giving whooping on Godzilla. Because you're like, coño, I understand Ghidorah because, he lost his two other heads. I guess you could say his brothers or some shit. And like
my brothers.
Like we're all the same body, but damn. Like now, but apparently they recovered two heads of it. Not three. They recovered two skulls. They didn't show the other skull anywhere else. It was probably like some other room, but they still talk to each other telepathically. Trust me, I did a fucking lot of research on this shit like on YouTube. But then when I go to the Godzilla versus Mecha, I was like, I'm pretty astonished because you think yourself, Godzilla is the king, he can't lose. But that boy was dropped. That boy,
he was like he was getting kneed. Like he was like right there, just getting like constantly getting like bashed in. And it's like fuck this.
You remember when Mecha threw him against a building and you saw like his lifeless body going like bing, like his arms just swinging,
and he was just punching him. He was just beating on a dead body at that point.
He was just beating him up senselessly, and then to the point you see Mecha in his eye and his pupils like about to like do the atomic breath, just trying to open his mouth, and then this. My hero, my boy, my savior comes out of nowhere, rises motherfucker like a cowboy. Yeah, like yo, boy, the atomic breath. Like damn, boy, you got smelly breath down there, and like just going at it. Like he, bro. I'm gonna be honest. I give a lot of props to that scene because I had a friend of mine who predicted this shit. He predicted it. I was like, yo, I was waiting for your reaction when I went to see the movie with him. His reaction was flawless. He was like this, staring at it like. I'm like, bro, you were right. He's like, I know I was right. I told you. I was like, okay, damn, what? Like, he predicted that Godzilla vs. Kong was going to happen, obviously. But then at the end, Mecha was going to come out. Because trailers leaked. Everybody was, remember, you got to remember something. In this movie, they did a lot of trailers. So it kind of leaked a lot of stuff. That's one thing I didn't like about it. Like, you know, if you're going to put a movie out there, 2 or 3 trailers is fine. Don't put constant trailers. Yeah. What the fuck?
That's why we only watched one trailer and that was it.
I watched all the trailers because I was too hyped for this movie. I can't miss it. So I saw trailer after trailer and after trailer. And plus, curiosity had me. Pero when he predicted that, I was like, damn, man, this boy knew what's up. And when Kong, going back to the Kong team with Godzilla, like when Kong was just trying to like avoid the atomic breath and stuff, he gets knocked down, but then gets back up. You see Godzilla trying to grab one arm, Kong going on the other arm. They literally threw him into another building, off to the floor. You see Kong like getting on top, putting his foot on the face, turning at the other side, rocket missiles, bam, bam. Godzilla at this point, he's shit. He can't do nothing because he's already worn the fuck out. He got an ass whooping of a lifetime. Sorry for all the Godzilla fans out here. But and I mean when Kong was already looking at the battle axe, he's like, I gotta get that axe. It's like the only thing I can do. All right.
When he starts slicing him up.
You notice that axe had no. It did have some effect, but barely affected Mecha. It didn't chop anything. It was just ding, 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 like a sword fight. And then to the point that Kong was holding the tail that had the daggers spinning and about to hit him. Thankfully, alcohol saves the day. For the people that don't know, look at the movie. Alcohol saves the day and the freaking malfunctions that starts happening, whatever. And then you see atomic breath of Godzilla hitting the axe.
That was cool.
Powering it up. And then that's when it started chopping. Bang, bang.
When they start working together like that, I was like, that's cool.
Yeah, the whole teamwork scene.
I was like, now here's the thing. Teamwork was when they literally bashed him to a building and Godzilla throwing the atomic breath. You gotta be quite honest. Godzilla didn't kill Mecha. It was Kong who literally didn't kill him.
Yeah.
That was like giving the fans people who are rooting for Kong, they're like, here's let us redeem that by here's Kong destroying Mecha Godzilla.
Basically. Yeah. So Kong killed Mecha, the greatest foe, basically. Godzilla didn't. Godzilla helped and just gave the atomic breath and gave the axe a power boost. Chopping. And next thing you know, that boy was slicing and dicing. The point Mecha was about to go down, and then this boy just goes for the finishing blow. Now, what I loved about this, I'm pretty sure you can agree with me on this one, or you. I don't know. I hope one of y'all goes with your reaction. The point where Kong just goes on top of the body and just rips off the head.
Oh, yeah.
And he just does this. It does this. I was like, fatality. Holy shit. This is like Mortal Kombat right now for the first 5 seconds. Because in my head, when a person raises the other person's head like this, it's like, yo, fatality. Finish him. Like, and pounding. Bam. And he's just tired, bro. I was starstruck for hours, bro. I was like, oh. I told my friends, hey, yo, man. Mecha got fucked by Kong, bro. Godzilla didn't do shit. Godzilla couldn't even touch a finger on him, basically. The atomic breath didn't even work. Like, he just got blown out of proportion. Like, if you have to scale Kong's ass whooping versus Godzilla's getting ass whooped, who got more of an ass whooping? Godzilla.
Yeah.
Godzilla.
Yeah, he was getting like...
Yeah. And
destroyed.
It does that well so that it shows the stakes, like where even Godzilla is losing, So then, oh no, we need Kong, and then Kong comes in. They do work together, but Kong gets the he gets that victorious finishing blow.
And it was funny because like even after fighting like that robot, and then like they're both sitting, they're like both tired. When Godzilla gets up, Kong gets up with them with the axe. Like, let's go, motherfucker! Let's go again. He was like, come on.
Yeah,
I'm
that
ready.
was funny. He was like,
He was
are we
like,
doing
wanna
this
go
again?
My friend tells me this when I was at work. He calls me. No, he doesn't call me. Sorry, he does the audio messages on WhatsApp, and he tells me. We were talking about, because we have a group chat, we're talking about the movie, and he says, hey man, I remember in the last scene when Godzilla woke up and starts rolling, you see Kong, and he's like, oh, come on, man, why would I do this, man? I'm finished, man, I don't want to do this no more, I'm tired, man.
I know, I didn't even want them to fight again. I was like, no, be
Bro,
friends.
honestly, I wanted to see a fourth round. A fourth round going on, yeah, because third round, was like Godzilla versus...
That's when he had his
the feet on his
claws
chest.
on him,
Yeah, that was the third round. So a fourth round, I wanted to happen because in my mind, like you said, Godzilla, Kong is just like laying down, getting a 10. He's just breathing. He's just like, damn, man, like I'm sleepy, I'm tired. Godzilla comes out, he's like, oh shit, here we go again, man. Like, come on, man. Like, you see him rolling, like, oh, fuck you, shit up, boy. Come on me. Come at me, bro.
Second wind.
I'm gonna go for that second win, bitch. And next thing you know, like, he's just like he learned about the ancestors and the whole domain thing. He's just like, because this is where the intelligence comes in. He's like, you know what? Why the fuck are we fighting, man? Like, I don't want to be like our ancestors. You know what? Let me drop the axe. Bam.
How much better would it have been if they hugged each other?
Amazing. So
If they just
like choose, choose.
they hug it out.
So like in that scene, for me it was spectacular because in that one scene it showed the respect that they both had for each other. So yes, it was a win and win. So 1-1. The other one won one time.
It was perfectly balanced.
Yeah.
But then the third one, obviously, Godzilla won. And in a way, when Kong said, like, look, you know what? I'm going to put the axe down. We don't got to fight like our ancestors did. You know, you do your thing. I'm going to do my thing. Like, you know, you're the king of the Titans. I'm a king, but not the Titans. I'm a king of my own rights. So in that one scene, in my head, I could just imagine what Godzilla's saying. Godzilla's probably saying, like, you know what? Thank you for helping me. I respect you. You're not just like me. Let's have a truce. And Kong is just like, you know what? I don't see nothing wrong with that. Truce. And you see Kong just looking at him as Godzilla's just going back to the ocean, and Kong's like this, like just breathing, like he's like just standing there looking and admiring like the respect that a king of the Titans has given Kong. You know, like damn, that's pretty fucking
cool.
awesome.
It was a cool scene. I can picture Ronnie like it's him doing the voiceover for
curious,
Godzilla. You should do the
like,
voiceover for Godzilla. Hey, it's just Godzilla. Hey, you know what? You did good. Hey man, it's like Ronnie's voice.
Hey man, you know what, boy? You got my respect. Let's keep it.
But I'm curious though how if they're gonna do another one.
Yeah. So where do you think they're gonna go from here? What do you think? Because I know you know about the lore.
Okay, well, no, since they went their own separate ways, and according to Godzilla's MonsterVerse, there could be a possibility that he might fight Destroyer. Destroyer is basically a singular cell that came from Godzilla mixed with something else and became a big giant titan. And in the old movies that showed Destroyer, and Destroyer was one of his other greatest foes. So I feel like that's where it's gonna go with another Godzilla movie, and hopefully it does. Now for Kong, he's the king of the Hollow Earth, so they probably will do a movie based on the adventures he's going in the Hollow Earth. He might fight another Titan that's probably equivalent to Godzilla.
Yeah, maybe have their own movies for now. They're doing their own thing, a Hollow Earth movie, and then
So I do hope they come out with another Kong movie because again, Kong has only had one solo movie.
I think I'd rather see another Kong movie than a Godzilla.
I hope so too.
Just in the sense of like, because like Godzilla, he has already had like more movies than him. I want to see Kong like have his own adventure.
Godzilla, including this one, has 3. Kong only has 2, including this one. So yeah. I feel like you are right. They might have a Kong movie coming out soon.
And this does feel like Kong's second movie because this is like Kong's movie. He's the heart of the movie.
This evolved Kong more than Godzilla. It even said it on Google. Kong had a total of airtime 15 minutes. Or 15 minutes. Maybe more. No, sorry, 30 minutes. Godzilla only had 10.
Yeah.
Okay, because with Kong, you're able to show more emotion with his eyes than Godzilla.
Remember, he is close to a human.
Yeah.
Godzilla is it's a big reptilian.
He just gets up, kills, and all right, bye-bye.
No, but there was a scene where it showed Godzilla laughing maniacally, like his evil laugh, like he's like.
Yeah, when he was beating.
Yeah,
Kong,
I was like this. I was like, damn, I never knew Godzilla could laugh. Like, I'm like, damn, that was pretty. That was a nice touch.
When he kind of does like that look. That was cool. It was funny.
It was a nice touch to me. I was like, damn, that's pretty fucking awesome. It's not every day you see Godzilla in any of the other movies just like laughing.
Wait,
like,
you see like his little Godzilla finger go up like
yeah,
oh, when he's beating Kong in the final round?
in the middle of the fight.
Yeah, man.
Oh, yeah,
when he threw, I guess when he threw him across the across the town, and he's like, ugh, like you see his grin.
Yeah.
I was like, damn, dog, like
He's
wow.
happy. He's happy.
I was like, wow, okay.
Yeah, that was cool.
I was.
I agree though. I think they start having their own movies for now. Maybe Kong next, another Kong,
and then build up to another team up. Like,
it could build. I feel like they're gonna probably do another build a team up again, but like maybe like after a Kong and a Godzilla movie.
Yeah, but the thing is, how do you where do you go from a 3-headed dragon, the
Mecha Godzilla? Mecha Godzilla, I'm assuming is like that's the big one, right? That's a big.
Mecha Godzilla apparently was the biggest one because remember it was based on human technology and us humans think more than Godzilla. So I feel like Mecha Godzilla was like the biggest threat, especially if it's overtaken by Ghidorah, because Ghidorah has
so it's
stuff
tough because you already have the 3-headed dragon, the mech. So like, where do you go? What other big bad can you do that can beat Godzilla?
Like I said, Destroyer. That's another monster that the humans have created by a singular self.
Unless instead of doing a separate movies, they do another, but it's like a team up one.
It's like a buddy cop movie.
A buddy cop movie.
Hey, good cop, bad cop.
Rom-com. It's a rom-com.
It could happen. I could see. I could see it, but at the same time, there's gotta be a build up to it because Kong is in Hollow Earth now. That's his new home. He's not above the Earth's surface.
Yeah, because that's where Godzilla is. Godzilla, I think, is on he's in the waters. He's just doing his thing. Kong is doing his thing in Hollow Earth.
What does he do in the water? He just sleeps.
Since Atlantis got blown up in the King of the Monster movie, he pretty much sleeps anywhere. But remember,
he's there on the beach.
He's just laying.
But you gotta remember something: the Hollow Earth is connected to the water. The Hollow Earth is what makes Godzilla travel quick. So if you think about it, Godzilla has access in the Hollow Earth. There could be probably a movie that Godzilla goes to the Hollow Earth to see Kong and like try to communicate in a way and say like, "Hello, we got an enemy."
Sex now.
Or parties.
Yeah, half Godzilla, half Kong.
No,
wait, but you don't even know Godzilla's a woman or a man.
That's true. We don't know.
That's a good point.
Yeah, we don't know.
And they don't even point it out there. Like they don't even say like Godzilla's a man.
Yeah, just say Kong. Like you can't. It's hard to. You don't know.
But that's interesting though. I'm curious to see where they go from here because this was a good movie, man. So I'm glad you got to see it in theaters and
HBO Max.
You got it in D-Box, so that's even more interactive. That's just like seats moving. You're there like
Bro, every step they took, the D-Box seat
so
would
cool.
let move. It was like I had it all the way to Max.
Would there like be mist coming out from your seat like the? Psst, psst?
Like
did you get that?
What?
Or no, like little mist, like little water coming out of your seat.
Shit, I'm in the middle of the ocean. I didn't know.
He's like getting wet.
Oh crap! Like, what the hell?
Because they do that sometimes too.
Hey, look, I didn't know I was in the aquarium, bro. Like, damn.
Oh, but I think because of COVID, they're not doing that.
No, but if you're like with the D-Box, man, if you were to see that Fort Lauderdale one, the IMAX, you'll be blown away by that one.
But isn't it watching it in theaters like just a whole different experience?
It is because
the big screen and the D-Box.
Bro, let's be honest. It's not like you have a giant movie theater screen in your house. You see these big monsters in a big fucking screen.
Yeah, we saw Mission Impossible and the fourth Avengers movie, the Infinity War. We saw it with that big IMAX screen. And that one, like, if you were to watch those movies in that big IMAX screen, you'll be like,
you'll be mind blown.
Like you wouldn't
it's
even
8 stories big.
It's 8 stories.
So you're just like,
I can't even get too close to the damn seats. I gotta go all the way to the back and look at it from here.
That's exactly like you're you're experiencing it at that point. You know?
like it's amazing. Like watching it.
That's why movie theaters are important. You know, that's our big thing.
And it's funny because before start doing all this, in the advertisements it said certified fresh tomato Godzilla versus Kong. I was like,
yeah, like
like, yes,
it has fresh reviews.
Yeah, because it's usually like it usually gets destroyed. By
but
critics.
the critics liked it. Fans love it. It's doing well in the box office.
It's millions.
It's a big movie.
It's helping theaters like get back.
Yeah,
it's
like
back.
the AMC stocks and stuff were going up because I think one of the execs or one of the executives or something said like this gives good hopes for the future of movie theaters because if this movie's doing well, maybe other movies can do well now too.
Mortal Kombat is the next one.
Yeah, Mortal Kombat.
I saw Mortal Kombat. I'm not gonna get into that one because I don't know, man.
Yeah, it looks. Let's see.
Looks whatever.
Yeah, for me, it's like another reboot of the one in the '90s, or was it in the '80s, I believe.
Something like that.
Yeah, something like that.
It looks like another reboot. It's just like it's more modern, but like whatever. Maybe it might be cool.
Hopefully, it does well in theaters. You know, then you have like Black Widow in theaters and all these.
I'm not a fan of Black Widow for apparent reason. I don't know why. Like remember, I'm drawn to like monstrosities of power. You know, like having abilities and stuff like that. For me, Black Widow is just like a normal person that knows how to do like ninja stuff. Yeah, I know kung fu.
I'm gonna quote that. Black Widow is just someone that knows how to do ninja stuff.
And the picture of Ronnie.
like he's a hater. Word. Like I'm not trying to hate or nothing. It's just like
it's like someone like
this beautiful man, like this beautiful man right here. Like you want some big. Juicy pecs like that.
Juicy. He was like, wait, never mind.
Delicious biceps. But like,
how do you feel about Spider-Man? Spider-Man, look how the weenie little Spider-Man next to him.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm not a big fan of Tom Holland. I don't like any of his. I don't like
Tobey Maguire.
Tobey Maguire is my boy.
That's just old school. That's old school.
I'm old school, buddy. Yeah. Like when they introduced Tom Holland as Spider-Man, I was like.
He's good, but in his own way, like it's very different. But Tobey Maguire
the nostalgia,
was like
the nostalgia of having Tobey Maguire. You know,
now when I heard about
some dirt in your eye.
Those movies were just
for me when they put Tom Holland.
It was classic.
It's a classic, but when they put Tom Holland to me, like I was like, I got spit on the face for this shit. What the hell is this? Like, damn, I'll be damned. But I don't want to get into.
You know. I'm excited for what's to come from these movies.
I want to see another one. I really hope they do another one.
I feel they're not gonna make another one till like a good. I mean, how long?
It's gonna be a while.
I mean, if you think about it, Godzilla, the first one came in 2014. They didn't do a King of the Monsters.
No, but this one they've been working for a long time.
Yes, this was the big one.
Like this one they've been working for a long time. Like it went like quiet. I saw one on Twitter. Oh, Godzilla King Kong just finished filming. I was like, it was filming this whole time.
Yeah.
Like no one didn't even know it was filming.
Because they wanted to have the storyline planned out since Godzilla 2014. If you think about it, 2014 Godzilla was made in 2014. Skull Island was made in 2017.
It was just all leading up to this moment. It was just like leading up.
Yeah.
No, actually, no. Wait, hold on. Who came out first, Skull Island or King of the Monsters?
I think it was Skull Island, then King of Monsters. Yeah.
Bueno.
Yeah,
like 2018 King of Monsters or something.
Yeah, I think so.
Because 2017 Skull Island came out, and that's when it showed the paintings of Godzilla versus Kong.
Yep.
And then after that, King of the Monsters came out, but in 2019, right?
18, I think it was like
2018,
18.
2019.
Yeah.
Late 2018.
Yeah.
Let's put it there. And it took what? 19, 20, 21?
Yeah.
3 years?
Yeah, they've been working on this one for a while.
Yeah.
It got delayed.
It's
a lot of CG.
Yeah, it did get delayed because I remember it was going to come out last year and around May.
Yeah.
And it got delayed as well.
It came out at the perfect time, I think.
Yeah, I feel like they did an amazing job. It was so worth to wait.
Honestly. It was worth the wait. That's why I think if you got to delay the movie, delay it as long as it's good. You know?
Godzilla vs. Kong, like, it was hands down, like, amazing because just due to the fact alone, they got certified fresh tomato. And, like, how long has it been we have a movie that's certified fresh tomato?
I think the last one that was fresh like that for the MonsterVerse, I think was the first Godzilla.
Yeah, the first one had like 79.
Oh, no, Kong Skull Island. That one did good too. The Kong movies were doing good. The Godzilla ones not so much.
King of Monsters didn't do that.
Yeah, but you know what? They're all good in their own way.
Yeah,
that's all that matters.
As long as there's a good storyline and it build up to what it is today, that's all that matters.
I think they should do a new cut of King of Monsters. You cut out a good hour and a half of humans and just like speed run it.
Just YouTube all the fight scenes, the action scenes.
And that's it.
Because if you really think about it, like there's not really much human interactions on YouTube. Like they didn't even put human interactions. Like everything's basically Godzilla versus Kong, the roar off, pops his shoulder back in place versus Mechagodzilla.
That's what everybody's there for. You know, it's a movie's called Kong versus Godzilla. You know,
like we're not here to watch Godzilla versus Kong
and
the human interactions, or, like, or 5 minutes of humans. Like, bro, for all I give a damn, they can eliminate the humans. Just have a Kong
nuclear
versus Godzilla.
bomb.
Bro, look, put it like this: just have a Godzilla versus Kong movie with no humans at all. You just see like Godzilla going in his own business, Kong in his own business, and all of a sudden they're like, let me go see what's in Earth. Kong for curiosity. He travels to Earth, whatever. I mean,
he's driving. He's driving.
Nah, like he goes into the. He goes into
He has a
Jeep.
He goes to the Hollow Earth hole, whatever. He goes back out. He's like, I'm in Antarctica. Okay, let me go back inside. I gotta go find another hole. Oh, I'm in Hong Kong. Nice. You say, hey, Godzilla. Oh shit.
They fight, and that's the whole movie.
And that's it, man.
It's
Like
one long fight scene.
Like no human interactions whatsoever. Like if anything, you see flashbacks. That's about it.
All the humans die.
But I'm gonna be honest. Like in the beginning of the movie of Kong versus Godzilla, it was pretty funny because you see Kong with a nice music to it in the background, like
scratching his
he's
ass,
stretching, just walking by the beach, you know, like in his little canal. Oh shit, sorry. And
the whole thing.
Was Spidey walking in the canal, and then he just scratches his own ass. He's like,
that was awesome. It gives Kong character.
Yeah.
Of course, bro. And then like he just what amazes me is that he's so smart that he sniffs around, and then he's like, something ain't right. Why? In my mind, I thought he was on Skull Island.
Yeah,
I thought
too.
he was.
Me too.
When I saw the movie in the trailers. And then all of a sudden, he just grabs a branch. Similar to what he did in Skull Island, like when he threw a branch into one of the helicopters. Cleans it off. He launches it. Bang! It's a dome. Little did you know that. And then it's all horrible weather outside in a freaking giant dome. I'm like, what the fuck? I thought it was actually on Skull Island.
Yeah, it was cool. The way they handled that was good.
Yeah.
And the story was good too. Like, okay, so that's how he's there. They got to transport him.
But that's the thing I wanted for them to tell me. Like, the lady said that she has been observing him for years.
Studying him, yeah.
But they never did say how did they got him off the island to a dome.
Yeah, they don't explain that part. But they just figured, leave that to the imagination.
Just you figure it out. Let's just get to the action.
You probably sedate him, take him in.
Well, they did sedate him on a freaking
Exactly.
boat.
Yeah,
now,
so
my question is, how the fuck do you put a big gorilla on a boat? You grab two bulldozers or something? You can't even pick that up?
Some boat.
Well, I mean...
Some boat. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, better. Like, it doesn't even reach them, bro.
A couple of little forklifts.
Well, they showed the helicopter scene when they were carrying him.
Exactly.
So
yeah, they did the
it's possible.
It is possible, you know.
Remember, you tell me it's like Godzilla? Nah, you can't carry Godzilla.
It's just, he weighs too damn much.
It's the tail.
It's the tail. Yeah, we got cut off his tail, man. Like, it's just weighs too... It's like another extra 100 ton, bro. Just cut it off. Holy shit.
Oh, man. But yeah, man, I mean... So you liked the movie. You enjoyed it. You loved it.
I absolutely loved it. It was phenomenal.
I'm glad, man.
I love that
I'm glad. Any final thoughts before we wrap it up? But it's been fun, man.
I mean, for real.
I'm so glad that you saw it in theaters. That makes me really happy.
I got first experience on both D-Box and freaking
Amazing.
House. But my last thoughts on this, bro, for the people that haven't watched it, I recommend you to watch it. I really do, because...
In theaters or at home?
If you can do both, do both. You watch it for free, and you watch it with nice snacks and some friends, you know.
D-Box.
And I recommend the D-Box. But other than that, I recommend you guys watch it. If you guys are fans of monsters fighting, you know, if you're a fan of Godzilla or Kong, recommend it 100%. It's the best movie you watched this year, and so far it is the greatest, because I don't think they're gonna make anything else better than this.
Yeah.
Hopefully another Godzilla.
Top Gun. I think Top Gun will be another big one this year.
So for a monster movie, I don't know.
No, monster
to top
movie, no.
this, yeah, I don't know if they can top this. Yeah, I agree.
No.
If they can't top this, oh well. But if they could do another Kong solo movie or a Godzilla movie, that'd be awesome, phenomenal. You know, but yeah,
Rom-com. Let's do it.
rom-com. But by so far, this is the greatest movie, and I recommend everybody to watch it, man.
Right there, boom.
Caso cerrado.
All right, guys. Thank you so much for watching the podcast and listening. Ronnie, thank you for coming on, man. Anything you want, like your social medias or anything? You want people to follow you anywhere or what?
If you guys want, follow me at Mighty_Hercules 1997. No, sorry, Mighty_Hercules 97. I am a public figure. My Instagram is full of not adventurous stuff, but you'll see my daily
OnlyFans and all that.
Boy, nobody's supposed to know about that. You see my daily adventures. You see me working hard at the gym, things like that. You guys got any questions about working out? Let me know. I'm glad to help.
Give him a pump.
Oh God. Oh God. Sorry, it's a big shirt. It's not really showing much. But
you don't want to rip it. I don't want
to rip it. But yeah, guys, you can follow me there. And once again, I recommend this movie. And Justin, thank you for having me as always. Josh as well. And I love every single second of this. Thank you, guys. Appreciate it.
And we'll get you back on soon, man. It's always fun. It's
always fun, man. Especially my reaction today. Yeah. Oh my God. And then Josh throwing out the one thing that got me so hyped. I was like, yo. Oh my God.
All right, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for listening. Feel free to like and subscribe if you enjoyed the episode. It helps us out a lot. And till the next one, guys. Goodbye.